Problem numbers 5 and 7, we have to solve the logarithmic equations. So we have the template form here. One term doesn't have a log in it. So once we have that, we recognize that our variable is locked up in our log. To unlock that, we convert to exponential form. So the base of this logarithm is e, so we can put a little e there to remind us. E to the 4th power is equal to the argument. And if we divide both sides by 5, then we would get e to the 4th over 5 is equal to x. So likewise, number 7, we don't have it in template form yet. We've got to move this coefficient to the exponent position, and then we would get ln of x squared is equal to 4. And we know that when we don't see the base, when we see ln, we know that's the base of e, and so we would rewrite this as e to the 4th is equal to x squared. Now, if we take the square root of both sides, the square root of e to the 4th is e squared. Now, normally we would get plus or minus, but because we have because x is by itself here in the original equation, we're not allowed to have negative e squared, not allowed to replace x with a negative number. So we would say x equals plus or minus e squared, but actually x is equal to e squared. And I want you to put the plus or minus there to remind yourself when you square root x squared, you really get absolute value of x, and that turns into x equaling plus or minus the square root of the other side. So when you take the plus or minus and plug negative e squared in for x, it doesn't work. It's an extraneous solution. So we, on a test, make sure you're showing that you're considering the negative so you get full credit.